Hai, sekarang di sini udah jam 10 malam. Dan dari Q&A yang tadi gue bikin, yang gue tanya soal mental health challenges yang kalian milikin tuh apa aja, itu jawabannya banyak banget. Banyak banget yang sharing struggle yang dialamin, yang gue rasa kebanyakan, especially di Indonesia, merasa malu, ngerasa dijudge, ngerasa kayak nggak boleh share that feelings out loud to our friends, our society, karena banyak banget label atau judgment kayak ngapain sih cerita-cerita masalah, buka aib, ngapain sih buka-buka aib, we have to show up as if kayak kita harus selalu perfect in front of everyone. Then you know what? That's where the problem is. We are not perfect. We all have pain. We all have challenges. We all have struggles. We all have our downfalls. Dan semua orang punya kestresannya masing-masing. Gak ada orang yang stabil, tenang terus, happy terus every second of every day. So what's normal is to have different kinds of emotions during different times. That is human. If you show up as if you're perfect, that means you're hiding a lot of problems inside of you. And that's unhealthy for your mental health and well-being. So gue pengen share apa aja sih yang ada di Q&A tadi. Banyak banget hal-hal personal yang gue rasa dari kalian semua mostly mungkin gak akan bisa share this out loud to many people in your lives, but a lot of people, banyak juga orang yang butuh tahu bahwa kalian tuh gak sendiri. Kamu gak sendiri, lo gak sendiri ngerasain pengen having suicidal thoughts, experiencing wanting to commit suicide. These are serious issues and many people need help on this. So we have to speak up about our mental health challenges, our whatever, mental illness, our stress, our struggles. Kita harus speak up tentang ini. Dan gue akan share cerita-cerita kalian anonymous, tanpa nama, supaya pada tahu bahwa we're all the same, we all have problems.
I don't know what you're going through. All I know that you're trying your best. You are giving your best every single freaking day to stay alive. Dan at least aku mau minta kamu untuk hargain your breath. Every time you take your breath, every time you inhale and exhale, karena lo tuh berjuang dengan segala macam, semua perjuangan yang lo punya, yang unik, yang beda-beda. Dan mungkin gue cuman mau bilang, kalau misalnya lo merasa seperti lo berada di samping atau di sekeliling orang yang menderita sebuah masalah, sebuah challenge mental, dan lo pengen mensupport mereka, the best thing that we can do as a supporter, as a best friend, as family, itu jangan pernah mengecilkan masalah orang lain. Jangan pernah mengecilkan rasa marah mereka, anxiety mereka. Jangan pernah label seseorang lebay, drama. Itu sangat insensitif and that is so mean, kejam banget untuk melakukan itu, untuk nge-label seseorang sebagai lebay, too much, over. Karena semua yang orang lain lakukan atau kita lakukan pasti ada alasannya. Dan gue gak percaya tuh sama istilah yang bilang bahwa kadang beberapa orang di antara kita bisa tiba-tiba happy, tiba-tiba nangis, tiba-tiba marah tanpa alasan. No, every feeling has a reason, and normalize feelings. Karena bisa aja sekarang, untuk yang tadi sharing gitu ya, kadang gue suka nangis, tiba-tiba ketawa, tiba-tiba happy, tiba-tiba marah. Mungkin lo kayak gitu karena you've been spending years and years in your past, in your life, numbing your feelings. Lo punya pengalaman traumatis mungkin yang lo coba pendem dan kubur dalam-dalam, jauh di dalam diri lo, sampai lo berusaha nganggep itu gak pernah terjadi, tapi sebenarnya lukanya tuh masih hidup. Dan lo gak pernah ngebiarin diri lo, ngizinin diri lo untuk nangisin itu, untuk berduka atas kejadian menyedihkan yang pernah terjadi dalam hidup lo. Entah kehilangan, entah dihianati, dibohongi, whatever that is. So normalize your feelings, validate them. Don't label them as craziness, as whatever, insanity. Jangan label diri lo kayak gitu. Everybody has the right to feel. Dan nggak semua orang mungkin tahu apa masalah yang pernah lo lewatin, apa masalah menyakitkan yang pernah lo laluin. Dan nggak semua orang juga harus tahu. Dan mungkin lo nggak bisa share juga sama semua orang, although you want to. Tapi allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself, if you have disappointments, if you have sadness, please be kind to yourself and allow yourself to cry. Dan jangan takut. Gue juga pernah kok ngalamin kayak, kok I'm feeling so much, gue ngerasa campur-campur semua perasaan negatif, apa gue mau gila ya. Gue juga pernah kayak gitu. Tapi but then I realized that I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of traumatic experience in my life as a child, growing up. Dan gue belum spend my time grieving karena gue terlalu sibuk nunjukin ke seluruh dunia that I'm perfect, I'm okay, I'm striving, I'm good. And that is not healthy. We have to be vulnerable. Dan kadang-kadang untuk orang yang terbiasa nutupin perasaan negatif, once they choose to feel, it can be scary. But I will let you know that feeling fear is really good. Itu juga yang ngebantu gue selama proses gue nurunin dosis obat-obatan gue. Dan sampai sekarang I'm doing wonderful, which I'm so grateful for, because I've been allowing myself to cry. Gue gak ngejudge tangisan gue kayak, ini nangisi orang gila, ini nangisi orang bipolar. No, I allow myself to cry because it's healing me. Feeling everything I need to feel is healing me. And trying to find mencari akarnya. Kenapa ya gue sekarang ngerasa anxious? Kenapa ya gue ngerasa nangis? Is my body trying to tell me that there is something wrong that I need to pay more attention to? Gue harus pay more attention to something or a person or an event in my past mungkin yang masih unfinished, yang gue belum go through, whatever, the grieving process, being mad, being angry. We need to embrace our feelings and never label ourselves as being unreasonable. Love yourself for being vulnerable. That way, anyone can heal. You can heal, you can be okay. And life goes on, dan kita akan ngerasa gitu lagi. We can feel okay now, we will cry tomorrow, we can laugh tonight. We can be angry tomorrow morning. Like, gue gak setuju banget sama kalau perasaan itu fluktuatif, then you have a mental illness. No, you just need to process your feelings. Dan buat kalian yang ngerasa kayak gue mau ke psikiater, gue mau look for help, it's amazing that you want to look for help by a professional. Tapi gue saranin, if what you're going through is stress, trauma, pain, you feel pain in your heart, maybe what you can do adalah not to look for medication atau obat penenang to make you feel better from a psychiatrist. No, first what you need to do is talk to someone who can be understanding and accepting towards everything that you feel and normalizing all that you're feeling. Nggak ngejudge lo gila atau punya diagnosa mental illness.